back online. Okay, good, good, good. Good, 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 good. All right. We are up and rolling this morning. Fantastic. Good morning, my lovelies. It's wonderful to see you. Thank you for joining me. It is Monday once again. It's not a beautiful, shiny, sunny Monday, unfortunately. It's quite gloomy and gross outside on account of the smoke. But as I look at this, I do know that it's worse for folks who are close to the fire. And at least we don't have to worry about anything actually burning the house down. So that is good. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of people who are suffering from this, and it's no bueno at all. But it is Monday, and we are going to make some tunes. I want to thank everybody who came out to the Black Diamond on Wednesday. Wasn't that a great show? I had a good time playing, and Ron Green was amazing. The Ron Green band was amazing. I have actually not seen any of those guys in person. I've heard amazing things about all of them, but it was a wonderful opportunity to get to actually see them in person. So that was great. And I appreciate those of you who came out to support live music. We can't do it without you. Got some news on the album. I spent some time this weekend working because I had the weekend off. We actually, Jeff and I got on the bike and we rode out into Montana on Saturday, and that was amazing. Got over Thompson Pass and it was nice. The air was clear on the other side and it was beautiful. And then came back down this direction, and I mean, we hit a wall. It was like we came around a corner and down a hill at the bottom of the valley. It was like whoosh right into it, back into the smoke. And there were some fires up there that were pretty nearby as we were driving past the staging camp where the firefighters and all of them are out there working. So a lot of that going around. We had, I think it was certainly better this year than last year. It took longer before the fire started than last year, so that's nice that there's less of it. But anyway, so we rode out and saw some beautiful areas out there, and then headed back into town, and then went and saw Ben Vogel and the Contraband on Saturday, which reminds me, I took some videos and I have not yet sent them. Oh yeah, to Ben. I'm wearing the old t-shirt today. But, yeah, so then yesterday I spent a good chunk of the day working on the album, working on album art, working on the layout. I don't know how I'm going to pick a font. I don't know, people. I have to choose a font or a couple fonts, and I am, not pleased, not thrilled. I tend to get bogged down in little details like that, so it's a bit concerning. But I'm excited. Jeff and I took some pictures last night, and I think those are going to come out really well. So I am excited for all of this. If you have considered, if you've been thinking about going on my Patreon and joining me on there, it's a great time to do it because I'm putting out a video later today to Patreon showing some of the developments on the album. And if you're not on Patreon, you got to wait to see it for another couple of weeks. That's your first stop to see what's going on. This is your second stop, though. Let's be fair. You guys learn a lot of stuff before it goes public. So, at any rate, if you want to join me on that and support me that way, I appreciate it. I appreciate all your support, no matter how you show it. And a lot of you guys are very good at showing me lots of support. And it's very, very much appreciated. So, yeah, that's what's going on. That's how my week has been. If you want to drop me a line about what you've been up to, I would love to hear it. Throw it in the comments. Feed the algorithm. tell it things, tell me things. Well, thank you so much. Hi there. Nice to see you too. Yeah, gonna jump into the music. It's about that time. I did spend some time this weekend, and I finished up a song that I've literally been working on for like 5 years. And the lyrics are finally done, so I got to work a little bit on the arrangement, and you might have some new music next week. Wouldn't that be fabulous? In the meantime, here's some very not new music that, in fact, I haven't played in a while. In part because it's a bit of a challenge for my voice, especially first thing in the morning. But today, I got up early and I went down into Post Falls and had breakfast with a friend who I have not seen in a long time. Lori and her son Ryan, who were in town for her niece's, apparently her niece competed in the Miss Teen Idaho pageant, was in Post Falls last night. I don't know. I had no idea. But I saw her, Lori posted something on Facebook about how she was in town. And I don't know if you guys do this with your friends who are out of town, who live in other areas, but sometimes it doesn't click immediately. It doesn't register right away that a person is not where they usually are. You know what I mean? Like, I've met a lot of people. I know I have a lot of friends here. I have a lot of friends in Washington. And then I have a lot of people that I've met, either I've met in other places or I've met here and then they've moved to other places. So I know people all over the place, and y'all, your stuff pops up sometimes and you're in a place that you aren't usually, and I don't always recognize that immediately. So Saturday night, I was downtown working with the FBI. No, I was online, and I saw that Lori posted that she was in Post Falls, and I was like, oh, that's cool. She's at the... Wait a minute. What the hell is Lori doing in Post Falls? So I messaged her right away. I was like, oh my God. I'm physically up the hill from you, like 5 minutes away from where you are right now. Do you have time to get together? And so we made plans for breakfast, and we had breakfast this morning, and it was amazing. And I got to meet her son Ryan, and we had a good time, and we caught up, and yeah, it was fabulous. So all of this is a roundabout way of saying that I got up early today, and I've been talking, and my voice is slightly more warmed up than it normally would be. Although being outside, I'm drinking a lot of water. Good morning, lovely Stevie. How are you today? I saw that you did the blues jam yesterday. That's awesome. I did that with the Ruse, I don't know, months ago. And it was so much fun. It's the only time I've ever been to Curly's Hauser Junction. It's a really, really cool venue. I liked it. I feel like I should go back again sometime. Maybe a couple of sometimes, because it was a really cool place. Anyway, and it had a great crowd too. So, okay. With no further ado, here's a Katy Perry song.
Hey, I was in the dark, I was falling hard with an open heart. I'm wide awake.
Good morning, Anne and Robert, I assume. Thank you so much for joining me. Good to see you online, at least, if not any other way, if not in person. I need to book, I wanted to do some gigs when I'm in town in November. I need to get those booked, don't I? Because it's September already. Holy crap, people. Can you believe it? It's mid-September. I just don't know. I just don't know. It's crazy. Well, anyway. One more quick little thing. I want to tell you how amusing it is to me that my Facebook feed I have lots of friends. I have lots of friends who believe different things, and I have lots of friends who think different things and who have different ways of expressing themselves. And when Queen Elizabeth passed this last week, the breadth of the range of responses that I saw were astounding. From, I'm sure you can imagine how they were on both sides. At any rate. And yeah, it's wild. It's wild. And I threw this song on the set list today, kind of not exactly in honor of Queen Elizabeth, but keeping in mind, because the song is called Legacy, and that we should be always aware of what sort of legacy we are leaving. Because as much good as she did, I just look at all the things that she could have done more. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was, for quite some time, literally the wealthiest and most powerful person in the world. And deliberately stayed out of anything political, deliberately didn't do any work to help improve things because she believed that her role was just to be a figurehead. And that exercising any of that wealth or power, really at all, was a morally bad thing. I don't know. Food for thought. For me, at any rate. I don't know if any of you folks think that way, but yeah. Working at the mill, yeah, it smells like money, sweating in the heat, can't get me down. Waiting on Friday to see my honey, cash my check and I hit the town, yeah. 8 for 8 so I can get my 40, say them wolves that keep coming around. Working to live, got a good thing going, can't complain about where I am now. Oh yeah, life won't give you more than you wanna put in. Oh yeah. find out how you want it to end. I buried the obligatory Miranda Lambert tune in the middle of the set today. Wow, I'm having trouble. I feel like I'm off a little. Pardon me. No, they say you can't go home again. I just had to come back one last time. Ma'am, I know you don't know me from Adam. These handprints on the front steps of mine. Up those stairs in that little back bedroom. Where I did my homework and I learned to play guitar. And I bet you didn't know, under that live oak, my favorite dog was buried in the yard. Lord, if I could touch this place or feel it, this brokenness inside me might start healing. Out here it's like I'm someone else. Thought that maybe I could find myself. If I could just come in, I swear I'll leave. Won't take nothing but a memory of the house that built me. Mama cut out pictures of houses to view, from better homes and gardens. Plans were drawn, concrete poured, nail by nail, board by board. Daddy gave life to Mama's dream. Lord, if I could touch this place or feel it, this brokenness inside me might start healing. Out here it's like I'm someone else. Thought that maybe I could find myself. If I could just come in, I swear I'll leave. Won't take nothing but a memory from the house that built me. Leave on and move on, and you do the best you can. I got lost in this old world and forgot who I am. Touch this place or feel it, this brokenness inside me might start healing. Out here it's like I'm someone else. Thought that maybe I could find myself. If I could walk around, I swear I'll leave. Won't take nothing but a memory from the house that built me. It seems to be a capo day. Interesting. I noticed when I was working on the album cover yesterday, I was thinking about the album order, the order of the songs on the album, and I realized 3 of them are in the key of A and 2 of them are in the key of C. So yeah, I definitely have a pattern. I turn my lights on. Stand by. There we are. We need the moon. We need the moon and the stars. And I just threw down the lyrics that I need. Oof. So Wednesday I did this song at the Black Diamond. And I took time before I went to rewrite the second verse, because when I sent the song off to the Nashville Songwriters Association, part of the feedback that I got back was that the first part of the second verse is basically saying the same thing as the second part of the first verse, which they were right, but it was an important point, and I sort of returned to it on purpose. And the style is sort of a repetitive style of song. But I sat down to see if I could come up with something that I liked better for the second verse. And I did. And I was very excited. And all the way over there, I was like repeating it and trying to memorize it and whatnot. And then I got up on stage and I started doing the song, and I completely lost it. So, yeah, no one has heard this second verse. I just went with the one that I wrote right off the bat. So, anyway, this song is called "Can't Hold You," and I haven't done it very often, so you might not have heard it yet. Well, it's 6 in the morning. I reach for you. My hand hits a pillow and the tears break through. I knew you were leaving, but I thought you might stay. Now I'd give anything for this one more day. And you're already up and gone, with the white line leading you on. There's too many miles of roads to the sea, and I can't hold you here with me. It was just like a picture, our whole life in a frame. Thought someday I might get to take your name. And the nights pass so slowly, you're alone in the dark, and I'm swallowed up by this pain in my heart. And you're already up and gone, with the white line leading you on. There's too many miles of roads to the sea, and I can't hold you here with me. And you're already up and gone, with the white line leading you on. There's too many miles of roads to the sea, and I can't hold you here with me. No, I can't hold you here with me. No, I can't hold you here with me. Alrighty. Well, the last like 2 or 3 times I've done this song, And the last 2 or 3 gigs have been with the Juliets. And yeah, I've like gotten too much into the song and made myself cry thinking about it. So I'm going to try not to do that today. Why, thank you, dear. I wrote that last song when we were out at the Under the Big Sky Festival. And the Turnpike Troubadours played on Friday night. And the opening line of this song actually comes from one of their songs about it being 6 in the morning. And I was like, my ears perked up and I was like, that could be like the beginning of a song, you know? And it went from there. So the song is sort of in their style as well. I took the feel of their music as well. Not quite an homage or an ode, but, you know, heavily influenced, I guess. So, yeah. 2 days past 18, he was waiting for the bus in his army green, sat down in a booth cafe there, gave an order to a girl with a bow in her hair. He's a little shy, so she gave him a smile, said, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me, feeling a little low. She said, I'm off in an hour and I know where we can go. So they went down and they sat on the pier. He said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care. I got no one to send a letter to. Would you mind if I send one back here to you? I waiting for the soldier to come back again, never more to be alone. When the letter said, soldiers coming, I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy too young. And they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier, our love will never end. Waiting for the soldier to come back again, never more to be alone. When the letter said, soldiers coming home. Oh, I'm glad you like that one. It's one of my favorites too. I'm not very good at picking favorites, but that song is definitely up there. So one of the things that that I learned this Wednesday playing at the Black Diamond was that I'm getting a lot more comfortable with my originals. Hush. Yeah, and I am excited about playing my own music, which has really not been the case. So I'm looking forward to doing more, like incorporating more of my own music instead of just doing all covers like I've always done. And people are encouraging me to do that, so hey, it must be a good idea, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay, well I have one more tune for you. Just for today. And, oh, why, good morning, Mother. Lovely to see you. Thank you for joining us. Was that from you? Yep, there. Yeah, okay. One more tune for you today. And then I'm going to move on with other things. I have a list a mile long, as usual. So, anyway, yeah. Here's an oldie but a goodie. Times in our past were all filled with joy. Every book tale of a girl and a boy. Now the smiles on the walls are shedding better with the things that you've changed. I say to hell with you, go your own way. 'Cause if you won't try, then I'll say okay. I can't change your mind, persuade you to stay. Heart is long gone, and we're living a lie. Won't even try, and you won't see me cry. I'll be more than okay. Want some crystal walls to put in my way. It took me so long to look at the light. You never did try. Alrighty. Well, that was the show for today. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's nasty out there, folks. Please be safe, be careful, do what you can to help others, because this is a rough time in the region. There's fires, oh man, all over the place. And if any of them are near you, please be safe. Get the hell out. Don't worry about your stuff. Get your animals, get your family. Have a plan in place if you can't move, or if you can't get out immediately, like in advance. But yeah, don't risk shit. This is some nasty stuff going on. And if you're not in an area where you have to worry about your immediate safety, but you got this, take real good care of your health, all right? Those hacks that they have with the box fans that, you can strap a big filter to, whatever you got to do, man. This is the sort of thing that can cause you lots of problems. So be kind to yourself, be kind to each other, be excellent to everybody, and I miss you too, dear. Thank you for tuning in, and for all of your support. As always, watch for news coming soon of the album progress. Hopefully we will be doing the last of the recording this Thursday. Yes. Then once it gets mixed and mastered, which will probably take a little while, once that's done, you will see an announcement about the release date. And in the meantime, hopefully this week, maybe next, we're looking at putting out some of the album artwork. Yay. So, yeah, more and more things are happening, and I'm at a point where I'm almost ready to get excited about it again. Because I finally see progress. It's been a long slog to make this happen. It's totally going to be worth it in the end. And yes. So I have, what do I have going this week? Black Diamond is next week. If you're in the area, get tickets to go see Black Diamond next week, because Miller's Son is playing. Fantastic. And I forget who he's opening for, but they're really awesome too. I haven't seen him in person. I've seen some of their stuff online, and I've heard wonderful things. And they wouldn't get booked at the Diamond if they weren't great anyway. I mean, let's be honest. So, all that being said, I am playing Saturday night with the Juliets at D-Max. And there's some stuff going on. Let's see, it's Pagan Fest over in Spokane. Gizmo. Oh, it's Oktoberfest this weekend, Friday and Saturday in Coeur d'Alene. And then Sunday, we're going to Odessa The Juliets are playing at, what the hell is it called? It's a German festival. It's Odessa. I lost what it's called. It's not an Oktoberfest. Deutsches Fest, that's the one. We were playing Sunday, 1 to 4 in Odessa, Washington at Deutsches Fest, which is, I won't say it's halfway between us and Western Washington, but it's like a third of the way between us and Western Washington. So if anybody over there wants to make a day trip and come out to Odessa and breathe a lot of smoke, I mean, let's be honest, it's going to be kind of gross. But we're going to have a great time, and we're excited about that. So Oktoberfest on Saturday, Deutsches Fest on Sunday, that we are playing at, DMAX Saturday night that we are playing at, and otherwise maybe staying inside and keeping away from the smoke. Yeah. So, go out there, be excellent to each other, be excellent to yourselves, wash your hands, spread the love, not the virus, try not to breathe this crap if you have any possibility of avoiding it, and remember that I love you and I will see you soon. Okay? Mwah.